Hello, everybody, whenever, wherever. Today, this is a pretty, let's say, just spontaneous coming online. And I have realized something, and I would like to share that. So, you know, in a few hours, we will have the new moon, and that's the start of a new monthly cycle, right? One cycle always builds up on another one. And we know, as I was talking about in my first ever presentation, that we are aligned with the galactic cross, or let's say Earth's cross is aligned or parallel to the galactic cross right now. So we are in a special time. It's not about the ages. The age of Aquarius will not start yet, but that alignment, that is important. So from that point of view, we are in very special times. And so are each of the moon cycles and whatever kind of planetary cycle are underlaying that big cross overlay, right? So we we like to talk a lot in astrology too, and we see how it plays out, right? And I like to show you. We had this Venus emphasis last month. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was the Mercury Venus conjunction. Just short after the next full moon, there will be a Venus Mercury conjunction. So there's quite a lot of emphasis on that. And during the last months and coming up again, we have Vesta and Orcus. We'll also have Pallas and Neptune. We had Jupiter Saturn on the day of the solstice, winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. So there is a lot going on, a lot of emphasis, and one builds on top of the other, one within the other, all working together. And I would like to once for a change share what I see, how things play out globally from the positive side, from that which we want to have, the good one, the collaboration, the beautiful human consciousness, that wonderful part, what we can make together instead of against each other. So let me show that. And well, it's my perspective, right? So it's about up there. So I will switch this to those websites. Well, here it is, International Space Station, right? We can see if you go on NASA Live, or I know in some of the uh, normal TV stations, we can follow that, yeah? What is going on the International Space Station, and what they try to find out about the moon, about Mars, and whatever else projects they have. It's a collaboration. It's a space station, an international one. You see here, it's NASA, so the US. We have Russia, we have Japan, we have Europe, and we have Canada, all working together for, for a project out of passion, out of the path they chose, out from their hearts, what they want to know, what they want to explore. And there are many, many, many people working together to make this happen. Each one an important part of the whole thing to happen. Same time, we also have the Event Horizon horoscope, telescope. And we see here there are actually 300 members out of 60 institutions in over 20 countries and regions working together, putting all their telescopes together and use them to actually view places all together in order to be able to make those discoveries, to help science to understand more. You see here, that one, Sagittarius A, it's very close to the galactic center. And there was, a few years ago, there was a picture of that Messier 87 black hole that went globally through newspapers and whatever else media. A collaboration that made things happen. And they don't care about whatever political stuff that may go on. They don't care about, oh, okay, so now Russia is the bad guy, or the US, or the Chinese, or the whoever. We always find somebody to blame, right? But that will not bring us anywhere. It's the collaboration that brings us somewhere. And that happens from the heart, from the passions we share. And that is the future, right? There we go. And something, when I pulled up this website from Wikipedia before, I really was I thought it's so funny. I actually don't know what this is about, this scheme here, but it just looks like the glyph of Neptune for his glyph, and he is the modern ruler of Pisces, where we have at the moment, and for a few years already, the annual March equinox. I think that is a very, very coincidental, really, sign that we have just there. So it was short, I know, but that's what I wanted to share. It's that passion, that working together, that putting resources together, that brings us further, not only on the personal level, but on the global level. And if we live these passions, what we really love to do. It will help all humanity. Because from there, from the heart and the mind together, then we get there on the path. It's not only to get this or that material or to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but about what we really love to do. And that may give us, in the end, other things that we also desire or want or appreciate. Everything is around us. We don't need to be jealous of what somebody else has. We don't need to blame anybody, but we can choose our own path, our own passion, and then somehow things, they fall together. It's the synchronicities, the omens, however you want to call them, when they show up, and then we decide, do we follow them or not? They are created for us from our hearts, from our intuitions, from the universe, God, however you want to call it. But they are there, and we can use them, we can follow them, or not. Up to us. It's always a decision, right? So, with that, I say goodbye for today. You know those things to click, right? So, I see you next time for an actual presentation. I already have worked on it, so probably soon. Bye for now.